You two are fixing to get in trouble.
No, Joey saw the camera come on, so he quit. He quit. You ornery boy. Good morning, everyone. Oh,
Okay.
I'm sitting here having coffee, waking up. My husband is fixing breakfast. My dad and I were just been sitting here talking. Joey, you just pushed me. Oh, you better not talk back, baby. What are you talking about? What have you got to say today? They're all being quite laid back and pretty much just resting today. But Joey, he's full of energy. He's just full of it this morning. We had storms roll through all night long. A lot of rain, mud outside, and limbs down out of the trees. And but now the sun's shining, the rain's moved out. But the dogs have just been kind of laid back. Yeah, see, it's a little wet out there, but the sun is shining. It's going to be, I don't know, hopefully it'll dry up quickly. I don't know. But life is getting back to normal with my husband living at home again instead of living out of town. He's up and fixing breakfast, which he used to do a lot. Bad breakfast, hot links and eggs.
There's bacon and sausage.
Oh, and bacon and sausage. Okay. Candy, that's my chair. Candy,
You got up, Mom. It's mine now.
that's my chair. She just will keep it warm for me. Delilah and Sheba and Ray Ray are all doing pretty good. Sheba's sticking close wherever Grandpa is. Sheba's going to be. Especially if it's in the kitchen where he's known to drop things. But we're just gonna have a peaceful, calm, quiet day today. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. As sure as I say that, we'll have somebody going into labor or something.
Happens, it'll be the first.
Oh, you pretty boy. Look at that, Joey. You want to talk to me now, baby? What have you got to say? Say good morning, everybody. Say good morning, everybody. You can do it. Talk to me, pretty boy. Oh, you can talk to me. Nope. I'll wait until you're busy, Mom, and then I'll mouth off. He's good, baby. He's a good baby. Someday, he's going to be a daddy with Ray Ray. That's what we got Joey for, was to give us some black and white babies with Ray Ray. And of course, he'll probably give us some pretty brindle babies with Chloe. And probably some black and white brindles with Candy. He's getting there now. It won't be long. I think those girls will all start breeding in December. So we are waiting on that little boy to grow up. But right now we're just waiting on babies with Sheba and Delilah and Ray Ray. And Sheba, my goodness, she was in my lap last night. Well, all of them took turns in my lap. And you can just feel babies moving and bouncing all around. Delilah, that is one huge mama belly. Just look how big you are. Just look how big you are. But they're loving it. They're getting all kinds of spoiling and special attention. Now they're going to beg. You guys know better. No. Hey, get away from there. Run them off, Jeff.
No.
Don't let them do that.
No, you can't have it.
Dad's home, so they get away with a lot more than they do with me.
Yeah.
Grandpa. Spread out, you guys. Make room. Where are you going? Anyway, We'll be back later with another video. Hi everyone. Oh my goodness. This is to add part 2 to my morning video. I did part 1 when things were kind of busy around the house with Dad and Grandpa doing breakfast and the dogs under their feet. But now things have calmed down. All the pack are just laying around. And Dad and Grandpa are settled down after they got food in their bellies. And the pregnant girls are just kicked back getting spoiled. That one's not pregnant, but that one is.
You got babies.
Yep. Move your hands so we can see her. Yep, she's definitely got babies. And that one's got babies. And that one's got babies. And that one is a baby. That one is a baby. Baby Jojo. Joey Joe. Oh, look at me. There you are, pretty boy. They're all doing really well today. Nobody's showing any signs of unexpected early babies, so we're doing good on that count. But I am watching every little move they make, and they're watching every move I make. And I'm fixing to kick them all outside. It's sun shining. The ground is starting to dry up from last night's storms, but they've got the house pretty trashed out, and I need to clean and straighten and get it going. So I'll get the girls in a little while and take their temperatures. I'm taking their temperature every day, and as soon as I notice any kind of temperature drop, I'll start taking their temperature twice a day. Did you tear the tag right off of there? That's always the first thing she goes for. Tear the tags off. Try to find any way to get to the inside. They destroyed the bird's head. I took all the stuffing out of it and gave it back though. That is her bird, and she's going to keep it until she can get it totally torn apart. I love these BarkBox toys, but there's usually at least one in the box that doesn't survive the first day. Delilah finds a way to cause some kind of an opening where she can get to the inside. Sometimes I can sew them back up and save them, which I think I can with the bird. I want to see the bird. I can sew his beak shut, and they can continue to have him for a while. The rest of him is in good shape. But to be a new toy from yesterday, it's a wonder that any of them can survive that. I finally remembered what this one was. That is supposed to be a dog. Sure don't look like any dogs we have. He's got a mighty nose. Looks like an elephant to me. Oh, you tell him, Joey Joe. You just tell him all about it. Dad is about to get up and start moving around too. We've just been having a lazy, relaxed Saturday morning, but he's going to take my recliner out to storage, and I'm going to get my sewing center set up here in the living room so I can continue to sew while babies are in my office. It's now a nursery. And I don't know, our first litter is due tomorrow, but I don't know. Every day I think just the opposite. One day I think, oh, we got babies closer than I think. And then the next day I'm like, nah, she's not showing any signs at all, really, just waddling. But there is lots of baby activity. They get up in our laps constantly. Oh, they just love their belly rubs and a good back massage. I've been giving Delilah back massages because her belly has dropped so much. I can really see the strain of it on her back. So I get her and just massage her back, and she looks grateful. She just looks so grateful to get a back massage. All right, puppies, you needing out? I will let you. I don't have to do much to get them to go out. They're pretty good. Delilah and Sheba, they tend to stay with me, but the rest of them, they'd rather be out. So it's a little wet, but nothing we can't handle. They keep my doors with muddy paw prints. That's the doorbell. That's how they tell me they want back in. You staying in? All right. All right. Two of my mamas are always staying right with me. And that's the two I really want right with me. They're the first two who should be delivering. Should be Sheba and then Delilah. And then a couple of days after Delilah will be Ray Ray. So if everything goes according to my calculations, Sheba should deliver tomorrow or Monday, which it could be another couple of days. Depends on her. And then Delilah should be, I think it's actually next Sunday is her first due date. Even though she's looking pretty ready right now, a week from tomorrow is her due date. So there should be about 4 days between Sheba's babies and then Delilah's babies. And then 2 to 3 days after that would be Ray Ray. So it's going to be a busy week, but we're all set up. We're all ready. Now it's just watching my girls and me trying to keep busy so I'm not obsessing about it. I get an adrenaline going. I'm like, there's so many things that I don't want to happen. You know, I don't want babies to come early. I don't want mamas to have any kind of complications in delivering. I do want someone home here to watch the rest of the pack while I'm focused on mamas and babies. So I do obsess a little bit, but it's because I take it very seriously and I don't want to risk any mistakes. So, but they pretty much, we don't hardly have trouble. We've had a couple of mamas have to stop in the middle of delivery and take them to the ER vet for a C-section in the past. We've had that. That's an intense time, but it's, mamas are never stressing. I make sure of that. They get plenty of calcium during deliveries, which keeps them from stressing. It keeps the labor at a minimum. And I had one girl back in November. I was up 36 hours with her. From the moment labor began, I was awake and beside her. And she had a long labor. And she delivered a couple of puppies at home. We got worried and rushed her to the vet, and while I was telling the vet what was going on, she had another couple of puppies on her own. So we didn't do a C-section. I brought her back home. She had a puppy in the car, and that left one puppy left. And we got home about midnight, and at 6 a.m. I took her back to the emergency vet, and they delivered the last puppy, and it was not alive. So that was why she didn't continue to deliver it, and she had required a C-section. So and she got spayed and she retired. So it was just time. She could have had a couple more litters, but I don't do that. Whenever I see mamas reach a point where it's just harder on them, we retire them. So that's not a big deal. She's living her best years. She's got a long, long life ahead of her, and she's got a wonderful new home in Missouri with the lady that had one of our puppies from a few years ago. So we do retire our mamas. The goal is to retire them before they have to be retired. We never overbreed. I've never done it. I haven't been breeding that long, and mamas can have 4 or 5 litters safely without, putting too much stress on them. So, and they breed twice a year. So after they retire, Abby was 4 when she retired. So she's got a long life to live as a pet too. Plus, even when they're breeding and having babies, they're my pets and they get treated like royalty around here. But anyway, I'll just run these 2 videos together, and then maybe I can get one in later this evening after I get a lot of cleaning and things done to set up my sewing center. That's kind of what I'd like to get done today. I miss getting to sew. I don't feel productive unless I'm making something. So anyway, y'all have a happy Saturday, and I will keep everybody posted on this baby watch. Isn't that right, Mama Sheba? We are on baby watch. Sheba! Oh, Sheba! Oh, my Sheba! Yes, Mama, we're having babies. Oh, you silly girl. You silly girl.